Okay, so we're going to look at a typical like Deadmau5 Pluck synth sound using the retro synth. It's a really useful sound in all sorts of different situations. I've got this chord progression sequenced in. It's just using 4, 5, 1, 6 in G major. And at the minute, it's on an electric piano, so let's swap that to the retro synth. And we're going to keep both waveforms on the saw wave. Drag the cutoff all the way down. And then to get the pluck, we're going to use the envelope, so both of them need a sharp spike, around 800, 900 milliseconds of decay, and not quite zero sustain. I've got it at 0.03. And then to create the pluck, you just turn up that envelope amount. That decides how many of the high frequencies come through. And then to vary this sound, make it really interesting, as you're moving through your arrangement, you could automate the cutoff and the envelope amount to change. To make this sound even more interesting, we can add some effects. So I'm going to pop on a compressor. Make it a sidechain from the kick. And I quite like one of the different modes for the sidechain compression. You can see there on the visuals that it's ducking every time the kick drum hits. Vintage FET works really well for the sidechaining. And I'm also going to add a little bit of delay, some stereo delay. I quite like using dotted rhythms, so the quarter dotted and the eighth dotted. About 25% mix. I'm going to put a little bit of the crossfeed on, just to make it bounce from left to right a little bit more. I'm going to raise that low cut so there's not as much low end in it, so it doesn't cloud the mix. I'm also going to add a bit of EQ to the synth. Again, taking out that low end so it doesn't cloud up my mix at all. And again, just a quick example here as to what you can do by varying the two controls, so the envelope amount and the cutoff. You should be able to hear that them little bursts of high frequencies are then getting caught by the delays and ringing out.